Decker's got more items than Hill today.
We ready, Madam Clerk?
Yes, Your Honor.
Very good. We'll go ahead and call this regular meeting of the East Peoria City Council to order. Roll call, please.
Commissioner Decker?
Here.
Hill?
Here.
Mingus?
Here.
Sutherland?
Here.
Mayor Call?
Here.
All present, Your Honor.
Thank you. Please rise for the invocation. Remain standing for the pledge.
Shall we pray? Heavenly Father, thank you for this day and every day that you give us. Thank you that you are with us always, that your presence is mighty, and that you hear our prayers on behalf of those we love. We ask that you give us strength to power through all the tasks today, whether little or big. In your name we pray. Amen.
Amen. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Approval of the minutes, please.
Mr. Mayor, I move that the minutes of the regular meeting held on April 2nd, 2024 be approved as printed.
I have a second, please.
Second.
Thank you, Commissioner Decker. Any discussion? I'm hearing none. Roll call.
Commissioner Decker?
Aye.
Hill?
Aye.
Mingus?
Aye.
Sutherland?
Aye.
Mayor Call?
Aye.
All present, voting aye, Your Honor.
Thank you. I have one proclamation this evening. Whereas safety is the highest priority for the highways and streets of our city and state, and the great state of Illinois is proud to be a national leader in motorcycle safety, education, and awareness. Motorcycles are a primary, common, and economical means of transportation that reduces fuel consumption and road wear, contributes in a significant way to the relief of traffic and parking congestion. And whereas it is especially meaningful that the citizens of our city and state be aware of motorcycles on the roadways and recognize the importance of motorcycle safety. And whereas the members of Abate of Illinois, Inc., a brotherhood aimed toward education, continually promotes motorcycle safety, education, and awareness in high school driver's education programs and to the general public, presenting motorcycle awareness programs to over 120,000 participants in Illinois over the past 9 years. And whereas all motorcyclists should join Abate of Illinois, Inc. in actively promoting the safe operation of motorcycles, as well as promoting motorcycle safety, education, awareness, and respect of the citizens of our city and state. And whereas the motorcyclists of Illinois have contributed extensive volunteerism and money to national and community charitable organizations. And whereas during the month of May, all roadway users should unite in the safe sharing of roadways with the city of East Peoria and throughout the great state of Illinois. Therefore, I, John P. Call, Mayor of the city of East Peoria and the great state of Illinois, in recognition of 37 years of Abate Illinois, Inc., and over 352,318 registered motorcyclists statewide, and in recognition of the continued role Illinois serves as a leader in motorcycle safety, education, and awareness, do hereby proclaim the month of May 2024 as Motorcycle Awareness Month in the city of East Peoria, and urge all motorists to join in an effort to improve safety and awareness on our roadways. So if you don't mind stepping up, I'm going to present you guys with this, and I'm going to turn the mic over to you and let you say a few words. Once we're done, if you don't mind stepping up to the mic so they can actually hear what you guys have to say. Here, I'll let you hold it. There you go. All right. If you don't mind, step up to the mic so they can hear you. Feel free to bow out afterwards so you don't have to say that boring stuff.
Can you reach out? You want me to go right for you?
Oh, boy.
Oh, man.
Thank you very much, Your Honor. We appreciate that you recognize this and bring it to the attention and read it into the minutes. We're also legislatively active. Tomorrow, we're all going down to Springfield, and we'll be talking with our legislators and making our faces known, where a lot of people don't take the time and effort to realize that at some point, a lot of people don't realize that they have that ability to confront them. And when we do, we let them know that we're aware of what they're doing and what their goals are and what we want our legislators to do. Sometimes some of the legislators, unfortunately, we see it today, is people become irrelevant and they don't think that we're listening or watching. But we're down there watching, and we're down there talking to them and letting them know that this is what we see as our future as motorcyclists out on the road with cars. Autonomous vehicles are a very large point that's coming now our way, where autonomous vehicles like the Tesla, they don't see a motorcycle. They use a speaker system to pick it up, and you can be literally run over, as we've seen. So we're fighting very strong between here and Washington right now to have our safe place out on the highways. As everything becomes faster, larger, motorcycles are kind of going by the wayside, some people believe, and that's just not the case. But we appreciate very much that you recognize this, and that the people in the state of Illinois recognize that we're out there and that we're a part of family too.
Well, we're always willing to support you guys. Hopefully you come back every year and we'll bring awareness the best that we can to support you guys. But I know tomorrow's lobby day down there, so
Right.
enjoy that. But we appreciate your efforts and your willingness to speak out.
Thank you very much.
Yeah,
We'll
thank
see
you.
us next year.
Yes, sir. All right, thank you. Take care. Public comments. Anyone wish to address the council on the agenda item? Nope. Seeing none. Very good. Commissioner Hill, I'll turn it over to you.
Okay. Just remember, loud pipes save lives. I heard him say that.
Yes.
Okay. Not too many people actually appreciate that. Mr. Mayor, I move to adopt a consent agenda consisting of items numbered 1 through 8. Item number 1, adoption of resolution number 2324-178. Resolution to approve payment of the scheduled bills listed on schedule number 22 in the amount of $2,787,681.93. Item number 2, adoption of resolution number 2324-169 on second reading. Resolution to approve the salaries, wages, and employee benefits for certain non-union employees of the city of East Peoria for the fiscal year beginning May 1st, 2024, and ending on April 30th, 2025. Item number 3, adoption of ordinance number 4794 on second reading, an ordinance amending the City of East Peoria Personnel Policy Manual. Item number 4, adoption of resolution number 2324-170 on second reading, resolution approving contract with IWP Bloomington LLC for assisting with the Employee Wellness Program. Item number 5, adoption of resolution number 2324-165 on second reading, resolution improving the agreement with Hart Technologies, Inc. for the city server upgrade project. Item number 6, adoption of resolution number 2324-161 on second reading, resolution regarding revisions and updates to the city's group health insurance plan. Item number 7, adoption of resolution number 2324-167 on second reading, resolution approving purchase and installation of replacement of ESDA emergency siren located at Chute School. Item number 8, adoption of resolution number 2324-164 on second reading, resolution improving the agreement between the City of East Peoria Police Department and the East Peoria Grade School District 86 to provide school resource officer services, as listed on the agenda for this meeting to be considered by omnibus vote.
May I have a second, please?
Second.
Thank you, Commissioner Decker. Any discussion? Roll call.
Commissioner Decker?
Aye.
Hill?
Aye.
Mingus?
Aye.
Sutherland?
Aye.
Mayor Call?
Aye.
All present voting aye, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Mr. Mayor, I move that the items numbered 1 through 8 listed on the consent agenda be hereby approved and adopted, and the items numbered 2 through 8, having been read once by their title and laid on the table for no less than 1 week for public inspection, be adopted as presented.
May I have a second, please?
Second.
Thank you, Commissioner Mingus. Any discussion? Hearing none. Roll call.
Commissioner Decker?
Aye.
Hill?
Aye.
Mingus?
Aye.
Sutherland?
Aye.
Mayor Call?
Aye.
All present voting aye, Your Honor.
Thank you. Motion carried.
Mr. Mayor, I move you that ordinance number 4795 hereto attached, an ordinance authorizing a special use for location of an accessory structure on property located at 306 Oakwood Avenue in the city of East Peoria, Tazewell County, Illinois, be accepted on its first reading as read by its title and lay on the table for no less than 1 week for public inspection.
May I have a second, please?
Second.
Thank you, Commissioner Decker.
This address may sound familiar. We've had it in the very recent past. The reason we had it in the past is that the fencing that had to be put up, or not had to be put up, the fencing that was put up without a permit, and then it alarmed, and we got some complaints from some neighboring residents about the safety of the intersection. And where this is at, if you don't know, it used to be, well, when I was a kid, Oakwood Baptist Church. It's up on Oakwood Avenue. But the property's unique. It used to be, again, sizable. It still is a sizable property, but it's basically, there's only one other house on this block, so it actually has, the property itself has 3 different roads that surround it. So the issue here was the shed was never permitted, but as part of that fencing, I think the shed may have been discovered, but the petitioner came in front of the city, and the ZBA reviewed it. It's quite sizable property, and they looked at where they possibly could move it in various places on the property other than where it was at. The ZBA decided that with the constraints, the conditions that they put on it, that they would leave it where it's at, ask that the fence be extended up and around it. And I'd say it's really, if you're looking from the front, it's sort of on the side. But again, I don't say it's on the property line. It's tight, again, because you've got property or street on 3 different sides of this building. So the requirement was to put the box, close it in with the fence and leave it where it's at. So the ZBA had, and that this work needed to be done within 6 months, and they would allow a gate. So that's what we have. It was a 6-0 vote recommendation from the ZBA to allow this shed to be where it's at, but enclosed by a fence.
She shed, isn't it?
I'd say,
Any,
I don't remember that detail, but.
any discussion? Hearing none, roll call.
Commissioner Decker?
Aye.
Hill?
Aye.
Mingus?
Aye.
Sutherland?
Aye.
Mayor Call?
Aye.
All present voting aye, Your Honor.
Thank you, motion carried.
Mr. Mayor, I move you that ordinance number 4796 hereto attach an ordinance amending zoning regulations in Title V of the East Peoria City Code to revise special uses allowed in B3 business districts and revive provisions regulating accessory structures be accepted on its first reading as read by its title and be laid on the table for no less than 1 week for public inspection.
May I have a second, please?
Second.
Thank you, Commissioner Mingus.
Okay. Some time ago, I was, again, I've stated I was on the zoning board for many, many years, and I thought the carports were effectively banned, and in some fashion they were. So some of these revisions that are being proposed in these changes today have to do with carports, and that, if they are, and really continue to allow them in some fashion where they're, the primary, they have to match the primary structure. And so what it clearly disallows is the temporary structures that, I don't say that they'll blow up or that are portable in nature, that aren't anchored in any shape or form. So those are called out, and the same thing with temporary sheds, and I have one myself it's not really a temporary shed, but on the box it shows a car parking underneath of it. It's got poles, and you put it up, and you put a tarp, and in my use it goes up for special personal family events, but there have been people that have put those structures up don't say permanently, they put those up, and those are being excluded in this, that they create a hazard, especially in high wind situations of today. So that's what's being changed in the ordinance today, as well as oil changes. Establishments had never been clearly spelled out, and that is some of the being changed here, that it's going to require a special use as filling stations and other auto-related things, that those will be now called out to go through the special use process. The ZBA had approved this code changes 6-0 on their last meeting.
Very good. Any discussion?
I have a question.
Yes, sir.
Can you give me an example of a gas station that would want to do an oil change that would have to go and get permission?
I think this is mainly including ensuring that these oil lube places meet the same standards as a filling station that would offer oil changes.
Correct.
Yeah.
They
it
You
did-
mean like the grease trap and stuff like that?
Yeah, they have to, they're explicitly now required to go through that same process that a filling station would.
Okay.
Any other discussion? Hearing none, roll call.
Commissioner Decker?
Aye.
Hill?
Aye.
Mingus?
Aye.
Sutherland?
Aye.
Mayor Call?
Aye.
All present voting aye, Your Honor.
Thank you. Motion carries.
Be it resolved by the Council of the City of East Peoria, Illinois, that resolution number 2324-171 hereto attached, resolution approving the proposal for Creeling Roofing for the Bass Pro Roof Repair Project be approved. Mr. Mayor, I move you that this resolution number 2324-171 be accepted on its first reading, as read by its title, and be laid on the table for no less than 1 week for public inspection.
May I have a second, please?
Second.
Thank you, Commissioner Decker.
This one's been some time in the making in a way, because Robert Cole and I have talked about this, and what it is, as most of you should know, that we own the property that Bass Pro sits on. When Bass Pro was originally built, they had some unique some unique shingles that looked like fish scales. Well, at some point in time, there was an issue with this roofing, those shingles and roofing materials. And I know Robert had been working, because this, it hasn't been recently that this was brought up, but working through the warranty process with
Certainty.
Certainteed to see if the failure of these roof shingles would be covered. And what you have in front of you tonight is that the warranty covered, and I forgot the $22,500. And so the roof repair project is for Creeling to come in and do a certain repair on that roofing. And so what's in front of you tonight is the approval of that resolution for Creeling Roofing to do this, and the money that would cost will come from the warranty from Certainteed.
Very good. Any discussion?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
I'm going to vote yes on this tonight because we're obligated contractually to fix this building, but this is a perfect example of why the city of East Peoria should not be developing projects for people and being responsible for light switches and broken windows and light bulbs and roofs and air conditioners. I firmly believe that if a business wants to move in East Peoria, they take a look around and decide for themselves whether they can make money or not. I love Bass Pro, and I love Creeling Roofing too. They both are very good at what they do. The city is horrible at being a developer and a landlord. We should not be a part of anything like this anymore, and you'll never see me support anything like that. Thank you.
Very good. Any other discussion? Hearing none, roll call.
Commissioner Decker?
Aye.
Hill?
Aye.
Mingus?
Aye.
Sutherland?
Aye.
Mayor Call?
Sorry, I had to compose myself. Aye.
All present voting aye, Your Honor.
Thank you. Motion carried.
Be it resolved by the Council of the City of East Peoria, Illinois, that resolution number 2324-173, here to attach resolution accepting audit services proposal from Clifton Larson Allen LLP for preparing the city's annual financial audits for the 2024 fiscal year ending April 30th, 2024 be approved. Mr. Mayor, I move you that this resolution number 2324-173 be accepted on its first reading as read by its title and be laid on the table for no less than 1 week for public inspection.
May I have a second, please?
Second.
Thank you, Commissioner Mingus.
What we have in front of you right here is the necessary evil. Evil as far as we have to pay the money. It's a good thing that we do our audit, so it's not the evil of the audit, but the fact that we have to pay $119,000 to do the audit, and it is a little bit of an increase of $7,000 from last year. But again, this is for the audit that we do to make sure that we're doing the things we need to do.
Very good. Any discussion? Hearing none, roll call.
Commissioner Decker?
Aye.
Hill?
Aye.
Mingus?
Aye.
Sutherland?
Aye.
Mayor Call?
Aye.
All present voting, aye, Your Honor.
Thank you. Motion carries.
Mr. Mayor, that's all for me tonight.
Thank you, Commissioner Hill. Commissioner Decker.
I have a few items, Mayor. First of all, resolution number 2324-175. Be it resolved by the Council of the City of East Peoria, Illinois. The resolution number 2324-175 hereto attached. A resolution accepting the low bid from Laser Electric Incorporated for the Cole Street and East Washington Street intersection permanent signals project be approved. Mr. Mayor, I move you that this resolution number 2324-175 be accepted on its first reading as read by its title, be laid on the table for no less than 1 week for public inspection.
May I have a second, please?
Second.
Thank you, Commissioner Mingus.
Thank you, Commissioner Mingus. This has been one of those items that's been around for a long time. We've talked about it. They were put in place back when this was called the 2010 project, because we did a pretty good job of developing this area. But with all the dirt brought out of there, it was necessary, as needed. Otherwise, the trucks would not have been able to move as much dirt as they were able to efficiently. So they're put in place. And then, me personally, heard a lot of comments over the next, however long, people liking them being there. It made the turn out of that road quite a bit safer, especially if someone was turning left. So we weren't very quick to take them down, and Rick's been bugging us for years, Mayor. I think probably.
I think IDOT's been up Rick's crawl a little bit for a number of years. They wanted us to either pull the temporary ones out or make them permanent.
Yeah,
So,
and it'll be nice. I mean, no one likes there to be stoplights all over, but some are necessary, especially, this one making it quite a bit safer. So the total project is $298,740.20 going to Laser Electric.
very good. And this is one of those items we had included in our capital improvement plan. Any discussion? Hearing none, roll call.
Commissioner Decker?
Aye.
Hill?
Aye.
Mingus?
Aye.
Sutherland?
Aye.
Mayor Call?
Aye.
All present voting, aye, Your Honor.
Thank you. Motion carries.
Next, Mayor, resolution number 2324-179, be it resolved by the Council, City of East Peoria, Illinois. The resolution number 2324-179 hereto attached, a resolution approving administrative settlement agreement with Camp Street Crossing LLC for acquiring right-of-way and easements for the Camp Street and Riverside Drive intersection improvement project be approved. Mr. Mayor, I move you that this resolution number 2324-179 be accepted on its first reading as read by its title, be laid on the table for no less than 1 week for public inspection.
May I have a second, please?
Second.
Thank you, Commissioner Mingus.
Thank you, Mr. Mingus. With all the work planned, it was necessary for us to get a construction temporary easement, and we did so, and this is the settlement from that. I can't remember what the estimate was. Slightly.
$71,765.
Yeah, and I think the original estimate was a couple thousand below that, but or a little bit below, but that was what we ultimately agreed to. So.
Yeah, and this project's been talked about for a long time. We talked about it again in staff, knowing this was on the agenda, and we're slowly getting there. IDOT was kind of the delay on that project, but that should be going out for bid, and that's going to be completed this year. So,
That's great.
yeah.
That's great.
Any discussion? Hearing none. Roll call.
Aye.
Hill?
Aye.
Mingus?
Aye.
Sutherland,
Aye.
Mayor Call.
Aye.
All present voting aye, Your Honor.
Thank you. Motion carries.
Next, Mayor, Resolution Number 2324-176, be it resolved by the Council, City of East Peoria, Illinois, that Resolution Number 2324-176, hereto attached, a resolution accepting proposal for replacing waterproof membrane on the Coal Creek Bridge as part of the Springfield Road Improvement Project be approved. Mr. Mayor, I move you that this resolution number 2324-176 be accepted on its first reading as read by its title, be laid on the table for no less than 1 week for public inspection.
May I have a second, please?
Second.
Thank you, Commissioner Hill.
Thank you, Commissioner Hill. When we began looking at Springfield Road, it was realized that it would be silly for us to do all that work and not replace that membrane. I was speaking with Rick just a little while ago, said that we would just be in a few years having to replace it anyway. So that is that's what it is. And Mayor, I did not look before I pass it down if that has a cost associated, what the dollar is.
$21,853
$853.
Yep.
Thank you.
to advance asphalt.
Advance. Thank you.
Any discussion? Hearing none, roll call.
Commissioner Decker,
Aye.
Hill,
Aye.
Mingus,
Aye.
Sutherland,
Aye.
Mayor Call.
Aye.
All present voting aye, Your Honor.
Thank you, motion carries.
Next, Mayor, be it, Resolution number 2324-177, be it resolved by the Council of the City of East Peoria, Illinois, the resolution number 2324-177, hereto attached, resolution accepting the low bid from Knapp Concrete Contractors Incorporated for the Veterans Drive Bridge Repair Project be approved. Mr. Mayor, I move you that this resolution number 2324-177 be accepted on its first reading, as read by its title, and be laid on the table for no less than 1 week for public inspection.
May I have a second, please?
Second.
Thank you, Commissioner Mingus.
Thank you, Mr. Mingus. This one, it is going to Knapp Concrete, and the total price is $676,389.06. It is replacement of the bridge deck's asphalt wearing surface, new approach pavement, repairs to the slope wall, piers and abutments, and refurbishment of the bridge deck guardrail, and some other miscellaneous improvements.
And just to point out, this too is another project as part of our capital improvement plan.
Yes.
We were hoping to tackle this one last year and it got pushed off, so be glad to get this one under our belt as well.
It's certainly needed.
Yeah. Any discussion? Hearing none, roll call.
Commissioner Decker,
Aye.
Hill,
Aye.
Mingus.
Aye.
Sutherland,
Aye.
Mayor Call.
Aye.
All present voting aye, Your Honor.
Thank you, motion carries.
Next and last, Mayor, Resolution Number 2324-174. Whereas Tazewell County, the county, annually provides a grant, which is the grant, to help fund the curbside recycling program operated by the city. And whereas the county has offered to provide the grant in the amount of $50,000 for 2024, and whereas the grant will be distributed under the terms of the intergovernmental agreement between the city and the county, now therefore be it resolved by the Council of the City of East Peoria, Tazewell County, Illinois, that the mayor is hereby authorized and directed to execute an intergovernmental agreement between the city and the county under such terms and conditions as the mayor in his discretion deems appropriate, providing for the distribution of a curbside recycling grant in the amount of $50,000 from the county to the city. Mr. Mayor, I move you that resolution number 2324-174 be adopted as presented.
May I have a second, please?
Second.
Thank you, Commissioner Hill.
Thank you, Commissioner Hill. This is an annual grant that we received. When I started, I believe it was $40,000 per year, and it is $50,000. I don't want to try to trick anybody. It by no way covers all of our costs, but it is a good offset and allows us to keep this service going for the community.
Yeah, we appreciate the partnership with the county on this one. Any discussion?
Yeah, can I ask you a dumb question? Can you throw aluminum cans in recycling?
Yes.
Huh. Okay.
Yes, you need to quit putting them,
I'm gonna guess someone up here has been a bad recycler.
No, I've been throwing them in, but I was told I wasn't supposed to, and I thought that would have been kind of, okay.
No, absolutely, no.
Okay.
Any other discussion?
Throw bottles in there if you want.
Hearing none. Roll call.
Commissioner Decker,
Aye.
Hill,
Aye.
Mingus.
Aye.
Sutherland,
Aye.
Mayor Call.
Aye.
All present voting aye, Your Honor.
Thank you, motion carries.
That's all I have right now, Mayor.
Thank you, Commissioner Decker. Commissioner Sutherland.
I have nothing tonight, Your Honor.
Very good. Commissioner Mingus.
One item tonight, Your Honor, Resolution Number 2324-172. Be it resolved by the Council of City of East Peoria, Illinois, that the reappointments by Mayor John P. Call of the following individuals to various boards and commissions of the City of East Peoria be hereby approved. East Peoria Planning Commission, Alan Hahn, member, term May 1, 2024 to April 30th, 2027. Jody Scott, member, term May 1, 2024 to April 30th, 2027. Julie Siebert, member, term May 1st, 2024 to April 30th, 2027. East Peoria Fire and Police Commission, Dennis Tucker, all of these are members. So Dennis Tucker, term May 1, 2024 to April 30th, 2027. East Peoria Mass Transit District Board, Jody Scott, term May 1st, 2024 to April 30th, 2029. And the East Peoria Police Pension Board, David Horn, May 1st, 2024 to April 30th, 2027. And that this resolution number 2324-172 be adopted as presented. Mr. Mayor, I move you that resolution number 2324-172 be adopted as presented.
May I have a second?
Second.
Thank you, Commissioner Decker.
Thank you, Commissioner Decker. I think that that is pretty much very self-explanatory as to what that is. That's just appointments or reappointments of members of various boards.
Yeah, so we have a lot of various boards and commissions in the city, and every year the city clerk, she reminds me of these terms that are set to expire on the various ones. We do have some vacancies, actually, on a couple of them. I'll speak to that in a second. But oftentimes, these are thankless jobs that, you know, I mean, we greatly appreciate the service of the individuals that are willing to serve. I make it a point to reach out and ask them if they're willing to continue their service on behalf of our community, and oftentimes they do, outside of those folks that are moving or, you know, just simply don't have the time. But each of these individuals are willing to step up to the plate again and continue their service, so we greatly appreciate that. As far as vacancies go, we did have a vacancy on the Mass Transit District, but Ty Livingston, we've had someone that expressed interest. I think he's interviewing her, so that may be coming up at the next meeting. There's a vacancy on the Police Pension Board, and we have a vacancy on the East Light Theater Board. So if there's an interest by anyone out there to serve on either one of those, just reach out and let myself know, and be happy to see those seats filled. So we appreciate the work they do. Any discussion? Hearing none, roll call.
Commissioner Decker?
Aye.
Hill?
Aye.
Mingus?
Aye.
Sutherland?
Aye.
Mayor Call?
Aye.
All present voting, aye, Your Honor.
Thank you. Motion carries.
That's all I have tonight, Your Honor.
Very good. Thank you, Commissioner Mingus. Anyone in the audience wish to address the council on a non-agenda item? Nope. So occupant. Don, good to see you here tonight. Need to give you a shout out since you're not going to step up to the podium, but thanks for being here. All right. Seeing no one else, comments from the council, Commissioner Decker.
I just have one thing tonight, Mayor. I'm kind of excited because last year, just didn't get to go on any of them. But the season is starting again, and I'm going on the first honor flight of the season, which will be on the 30th of April, 2 weeks from tonight. We won't be having a council meeting, but we'll go to the honor flight. I know a lot of people like to go out and welcome them home, so if anybody watching is available that night, it's always a good event. I have very little involvement in it other than going and helping, and just as a medical staff and help staff during the day. It's such a great event, and the impact it makes on those that deserve to go on the flight. The reason those memorials are there is because of them. So it's nice to be there and help them. You could always see throughout the day that they don't really know what to expect, and by the end of the day, they're very appreciative of seeing everything. And so that'll be a neat thing, and stay tuned. I'd like probably next meeting I'll make an announcement, something relating to that as well.
Very good. Thank you, Commissioner. Commissioner Hill.
One thing, farmers market's coming. It'll be kicking off most likely the first Friday in June, so look for the applications to be out very, very soon. I think I said that at the last meeting, but they've got to get out there soon. So we look forward to another good season. We're in a good place. We need vendors, or we can always use vendors. We always have some turnover. So again, get ready. Every Friday through the summer, you can find me unless we find another volunteer to run the thing every Friday night. So that's all I have.
Thank you, Commissioner. Commissioner Sutherland.
Yeah, I got a few things. I had a phone call or two over the past year or two, and it's that time of the year again. People like to paint their fire hydrants in their front yard, and we don't have a problem with that as long as it's done, you know, with a little bit of taste. And but leave the top cap whatever color it is. So if it's red, leave it red. If it's yellow, leave it yellow, because that tells the rating of the fire hydrant. If you color that over, then the fire department won't know what the rating of that hydrant is. It's bee season. I said it last time, and I'll say it again, that if you guys can do it, put your pesticides and herbicides, but mostly pesticides, down at dusk when the bees are heading in, because they won't be feeding at that time of the day during dusk, and it still does the same thing for your garden or your lawn or anything else. This here's people that have lawnmowers. You should not be burning anything with corn in it. No ethanol. It damages anything under 40 horsepower. Phillips 66 on Robine, Phillips 66 on Springfield Road, and the old convenient Phillips 66 out 150 by the Morton city limit line all have non-ethanol gas, are the only ones that I'm aware of in town that have non-ethanol gas. Because if you go out and try to start your item at springtime and it doesn't start and you have to spend more money than what it's worth, it's because of you put corn in your fuel. Springfield Road, they started digging today, and I didn't get the tape measure out or my wheel, but it looked like they got about 300 feet in the first day, and they started late digging. So I think that if everything goes right, they're going to be doing 300 feet or better every day, minus a problem or two. And but the traffic is going to be phenomenal up there. If you can avoid that direction, please do. Avondale and East Oakwood, Maine is complete as of today. They fired up the Avondale part of the main with chlorinated water, and they're going to get it tested here as soon as they work the water a little bit, and then they're going to start hooking the households up to the city. We already had city water, but city water from the new main. And then after that, your lawns are going to start being repaired. Whatever driveways need to be repaired are going to be repaired, and the old fire hydrants, after everything's fired up, will be taken out. This is a complaint on my thing here, because maybe I'm befuddled a little bit. But when the old gas station next to the high school was under repair for contaminated property, they had to put up a 6-foot-high fence. And I heard the zoning people arguing about putting up plastic through the chain link fence where no one could see in. And then they decided against it because of safety things pulling out from the road, turning right or left, because it would block part of the view. Then somebody on the zoning board said, well, put clear plastic in. And I'm like thinking, well, why would you do that? I mean, it's clear, so just leave it be. And so they did. They left it out. There was nothing in. And I drove by a couple, 2 or 3 days ago, and it's got plastic in it to where you can't see to get out on the road. I could be wrong, unless it just got all of a sudden dirty, that you can't see through the fence, you can't see to pull out safely. I think that needs to come down immediately.
when that case came through, there were people there that did not want to see the eyesore of the operation that was there. So the screening, as we do throughout the city, is very common to put screening in. And I remember the conversation was that the fence that went up was put back such that it would not affect the view of people turning in and around that, if you're talking about the one right next to the high school.
Yeah, and it does affect it now because they've done something in the past little while and you can't see to get out. And maybe I'm all wet.
It's been screened from day one.
Maybe I had my bad eye open. I don't know, but
it had been screened from day one because when we had to renew their license recently, the complaints from neighbors on the sound and that the screening had come down, the organization that was responsible for it, I've noticed have taken a better care of the property by making sure those screenings, if they do come down in weather, that they go back up. But I believe they looked at it from a safety aspect and even held back where the fence was at so that it didn't obscure the line of sight. But
I think we'll take a look.
okay, thank you. I'm
We'll
done.
take a look. Yep. Thank you, Commissioner. Commissioner Mingus.
I have nothing tonight, Your Honor.
Very good. Just a couple of quick notes. Our next council meeting, I believe, is going to be May 7th, Tuesday, May 7th. So with that being said, we want to make sure that we get a plug in for the May 4th, Saturday, clean sweep and flower sale, our annual clean sweep. We appreciate anyone that's willing to volunteer to help clean up our community. We meet down at the festival building at 8 a.m. They'll have donuts and coffee and things. Then organize people in groups, and you go out in a designated area. But if you're willing to sign up in advance so they have an idea of how many people, that'd be great. Because we provide the bags, the vests, and all that. But that'll kick off at 8:30 to noon on Saturday the 4th, and then the flower sale. Not sure exactly what time that kicks off.
9 until it runs out.
9 until it runs out, and believe me, there will be a line there well before 9 o'clock. So if you're interested in flowers this year, make sure you get down there early.
And they do have vegetables too.
And vegetables, so wanted to give them a shout out. And then just real quick, this morning I was invited, and it was truly an honor. There are about 10 veterans that are going to be part of this project Pekin Community High School is doing. It's a veterans project, and it all started, our county clerk, John Ackerman, did some research. He's a big historical guy, and we have 3 Medal of Honor recipients from Tazewell County, and that kind of led to some more discovery that one of those individuals actually used to teach in Pekin. So that's how Pekin got involved, and my sister, she's been a teacher there for 27 years. She was quick to pick this up with her students, and it's really fascinating what they did. They reached out to veterans from every conflict. Unfortunately, we don't have a lot of World War II veterans left, but they were able to interview 2 of them. They had to go to them. They couldn't be there physically today, but we had some Korean veterans, Vietnam, myself, Persian Gulf, and then some from Iraq and Afghanistan. But it's going to be a really cool project, and when it's all said and done, they're going to blend it all together, and it's going to be like this digital. They were over my head. I'm not a tech geek, but this digital display, they're going to incorporate everything into an American flag design. But
Oh, that's cool.
yeah, hopefully that project wraps up in about 6 weeks. I'd be interested to see where it lands. But it was just really fascinating sitting there with some veterans from other conflicts and sharing their experiences and what lessons they took away from their experience in the conflicts and how it carried them through life today. And but I was just absolutely impressed with the students and the interest that they had, and it just really made me feel good, because my takeaway, no matter where you lie politically or what your views are, I can't stress the importance of supporting our veterans and those serving in the military and what they do for all of us every day. And I likened it to the student that interviewed me. when he was asking for some advice. I said, you know, when I served in the Gulf War, not everybody agreed with just us in general being in military. And, you know, you can sit there and take it personal, or you can take it the way you should, which is, to me, it was an honor to serve our nation. I knew what I signed up for, and whether you agree with that individual or not, you're actually there defending their right to tell you how much they don't support you and agree. And I kind of look at it like what we do here. I feel this is an honor to serve in this position, but also understanding that not everybody's going to agree with you, and that's okay. You know, at the end of the day, just remain respectful and understand we're not going to always agree. But I just, you know, a lot of those gentlemen that were there today, the Vietnam guys, they were drafted. They weren't volunteer. Same with Korea. And I just, I wanted them to know how much I appreciated their service. I know they didn't volunteer to go in, but it's important to recognize that and always show our appreciation for what they've done. So with that, I'd seek a motion to adjourn.
Mr. Mayor, I move that we adjourn until Tuesday evening, May 7th, 2024 at 6 p.m.
May I have a second?
Second.
Thank you, Commissioner Mangus. Any discussion? Hearing none, roll call.
Commissioner Decker?
Aye.
Hill?
Aye.
Mingus?
Aye.
Sutherland?
Aye.
Mayor Call?
Aye.
All present voting, aye, Your Honor.
Thank you. We are adjourned until we meet again.